I am dropping freaking comic bombs today. What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and like I just said, I am dropping freaking bombs today. I got 3 comic unboxings I'm going to go through for you guys today. 2 of them are from eBay. 1 was from an IG live sale, and they are massive, massive books in my opinion. Definite pickups if you can get them. But before we get started, I want you to go ahead, I want you to hit that subscription button. I want you to go ahead and like this video so we can get as many likes as possible so I can kind of get my video content out there. And of course, I want you to comment down below and let me know what you think of the books. Let me know if I did a good job in picking these books up, and of course at the prices I got them. So let's go ahead and let's get started with the first one. The first one I got off of eBay. It is a Raw book. Most of you guys know I've been collecting a lot of Raw stuff right now. You're going to see a video from me in the near future about Raw versus Slab and why I think buying any big major key right now in Raw form, and I'm not talking about modern books, I'm talking about silver, bronze, stuff like that, maybe even copper. They are getting harder and harder to find decent copies in the Raw form. Everybody's getting their book Slab, which I get, but we're going to talk about a little bit why. We're here for Day for Comics, and this seller actually did a really great job packing this book up. Not only do we have a nice, Raw box for books, we also have some beautiful cardboard wrapped perfectly with painter's tape. Absolutely beautiful, and I gotta be honest, he did a great job. This has been nice and easy to open, so I'm not fumbling around, which is great. Alright, got that out of the shell. Oh, there you go. A blank board. Extra protection, I'm never going to complain. Double extra protection, you got 2 pieces of cardboard in there. Alright, here we go, let's take a look at it. Of course, he has it upside down. So, he's got the price on this book. I did not pay anywhere near this for this book, so I think I got a great deal right off the bat. What I was able to pick up off of eBay was a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Of course, everybody knows is the first appearance of the Kingpin. Now, I'll go ahead, I'm going to throw it up on the screen so you guys can see it, but this book actually looks pretty good. When I first saw this book, he has it rated as a VG-, which I think is about right. Possibly we can get to like a 4.0 with a press. There's a lot of, creasing along the top edge of the book, along the spine, and along the bottom. There's, of course, that one major crease along the bottom right-hand corner. But this book is deep red, looks pretty good to me. I think the seller did an amazing job. I was actually able to pick this book up for $525 with it, which I think is an amazing deal for around a 4.0 Raw copy. Again, I am really specking on this book. I'm specking to the Kingpin coming into the MCU at some point.
That's why I'm the Kingpin.
Hopefully it's Vincent D'Onofrio. I thought he did an amazing job in the Netflix series. And of course with John Bernthal as well as the Punisher. Bringing those guys into the MCU would be tremendous, not only for this book, and there's also a classic cover. So you can never go wrong with this book in my opinion. You have the first appearance, you have a classic cover, and of course you have a John Romita cover, of course, which is top notch. My favorite Spider-Man artist of all time. But regardless, this came in at a 4.0 for $525. I thought it was a great deal. You can see the deal I got in this book. He has it listed at $6.99. So that was the first pickup. That's the first bomb. Happy to have that back into the collection. I actually have a 4.0 or 4.5 other copy. I'm not sure which I have. I got to check that out. Regardless, we're going to go along to the second box. The second box has a unique story to it. I saw this book off of eBay, and it is a CGC graded book, and it could definitely use a press. So I thought to myself, this is a book I'm hunting for. It's a book I'm looking for. It is a Silver Age book. Let's see if I can press this book out, because otherwise it looked pretty good to me. The seller had explained to me that he had sold this book before and it was returned, so that was kind of like a red flag to me. But it is, like I said, it's a CGC graded book, an older label. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing and take it out and see what it looks like in person. We have a nice priority mailbox. I already cut the box, so I'm not here all day. Wow, look at this. This is the first time I've seen this where I have actually styrofoam slabs in the actual box, which is crazy. I've never seen that before. Not a huge styrofoam fan, but that works when it's a slab. The peanuts I can't stand, guys. Like everybody probably, but Again, we have some nice cardboard and some bubble wrap inside. The seller did an outstanding job of wrapping this. Gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up. See if I can slide this out. Nope. Yes. So again, a nice easy job opening this up and getting this book out. Now for the bubble wrap. Lot of tape. Lot of tape. So let's go ahead and unravel this. See if I can get this off without giving it away. More bubble wrap and more tape. Then I'm never going to complain about somebody taking care of a book. So it's just kind of a pain in the ass for video wise. Alright, here we go. Book number 2. Eventually, when I get this out. Holy crap, man. Alright. This is actually a beautiful copy of this book. So this is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 20, guys. This is graded at 3.0 off-white pages. Now, I don't know if you're going to see this. I'm going to throw it up on the screen so you guys can take a look at it. You can kind of see the kind of crimpling on the crease. There is virtually 1 or 2 spine ticks on this thing, and it looks like it had some kind of water damage at some point in the top left-hand corner. But other than that, the book looks great. Top left-hand corner, you can see some wear along Spidey's head up there, up on the logo. So there's some pulling and some crease in there. But other than that, this book could use a major press. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the back. You could see the water stain up along the top left-hand corner of the book. This book definitely has some water damage to it. You might even see some mold. I think that might be mold right there on the book. I'm not sure. Definitely a dark water stain if it's not mold. But regardless, look at the cover of this book. Then this book came back at 3.0 in an old holder. I'm actually going to crack this book out, and we'll probably do it in a video. Crack this book out, put it under the press, give you guys before and after photos of what it looks like before and after, and see, you know, what I can do to kind of get this book looking even better. I gotta be honest, this book looks actually really good. The water staining in the back doesn't bother me too bad because we don't really look too much at the back of the books when we have them displayed or in the boxes. The water stain in that little black spot do kind of worry me a little bit, so I don't know if I can get a big bump on this book. I definitely probably, if anything, maybe we can get this book over to like a 4. I don't know if I'm getting the giant jump that I thought I was going to get, but other than that, it is a really nice looking copy of this book. I was looking for this book raw, but considering I'm going to slab it and actually crack it and press it, I figured this was worth a while. I paid a total of $500 for this book, guys, which I thought was a deal. I thought at a 3.0 that was probably what it was worth, but figuring I was going to crack it, press it, resubmit it, I figured it was worth the shot, paying almost full value for this book. So again, Amazing Spider-Man number 20 is one of my big key spec issues that I'm specking on. We know the Scorpion is coming at some point, right? We already got Matt Gargan in the MCU as himself. Now we're just waiting for the Scorpion to kind of come and see him on the big screen, and I'm excited to see him. We've never had that character on the big screen, so definitely one of the more minor Amazing Spider-Man villains, but nonetheless, to see him on the big screen would be phenomenal. So again, this is a huge book that I'm specking on. You guys can pick this up for cheap. I still think good deals can be had. $500 for the trio is not that bad, especially since this book was graded. That's about where it should go for, and I think anything from a 2.5, as long as they look good, are definite buys. But $500 for this, I thought was a good deal. So on to the last book of the day. This is a book I saw on a live sale. I had owned this book previously a couple of times, and I had sold it, and of course I sold it prematurely now that the market has just gone nuts. I wanted this book back in the collection, but I wasn't willing to pay ridiculously priced for it. Like I said, I've been hunting for raw keys, guys. That's my deal as of late, hunting for raw major keys. So when I find one, and I think it's a decent price, I pounce on it. Of course, I'm actually selling books, so I can go ahead and buy these other books, so don't forget that part of it. It's a big part of collecting and reselling and buying and stuff, all that stuff like that. is actually selling books on the pop. So I definitely sold some big books over the past couple of weeks to afford to be able to buy this, and when I saw it, pounced on it, and there was definitely some competition. So again, another book I picked up through an IG live sale. I already started the top, so I won't be here all day. Again, I forgot the name of the person that I bought this from. It actually bought it a couple of weeks ago, but I'm finally getting to the point where I can open this up and unbox it for you guys. Definitely wrapped well. I was a little nervous about the condition of this book. They called it a 3.5. I didn't think it was a 3.5. I think it was definitely lower than that because I do remember some spine wear being on it. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to unbox this thing. No tape inside the mailer, which is kind of a little odd, but you know what? It's not bad. Like I said, there is spine wear on this book, but like I said, definitely can use a press, and we're going to go ahead and do that at home. There's a crease in the bottom right-hand corner, but this is the last bomb for the day, guys. It is a copy of Fantastic Four, number 49. Of course, I'm sorry, number 48. This is a copy of the first appearance of the Silver Surfer. I've owned this book in the past. I had a 4.5 CGC graded book. I sold that when kind of Fox was turned over to Marvel. I thought that was a good time to sell this book. Boy, was I wrong. But I wanted to add another one back into the collection if I found one for a decent price. Now, I went ahead and I purchased this book for $2,100. You guys let me know if I paid too much. It's about where it's going for now, for around a 3.0. And they called it a 3.5. And I gotta be honest, looking at it, it might be. It really well might be. Could be a 3.0. There is heavy spine wear. But staples look good. Look attached. There's just a little wear. Definitely could use a press. See if we can get that book to a 3.5. I think it's a 3.0 more likely. But again, a very important key. And if you could find them for a decent price, I would definitely pick it up. Don't go nuts because this book has gone through the roof. Anything low grade's going to cost you at least, you know, $1,500 or higher. But if you can get it and you don't have it, I'd advise picking one up because this is a huge character in Marvel and he will appear 100% probably over the next couple of years. So that's it for this 3 huge monster Grail unboxing, guys. Like I said, bombs were dropped today, and I'd be honest with you, I don't know if you could see behind me this way. Behind me on that arcade run-up is a stack of books that I'll be dropping more bombs soon. So we'll jump back on and we'll get together and we'll go through those books when I'm able to unbox them. But that's it for this video, guys. Like I said, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying go ahead and like this video, share it, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll talk to you guys soon.